Hey guys, happy February. I hope the love is in the air. I hope all of the good things are happening for you. And listen, today I'm going to show you so much love. I'm going to tell you all about the 5 critical systems you need to have in your travel business so it can be a smashing success. If that sounds like fun, keep on listening. That's what we're doing on the show today. All right, guys, don't forget to take a moment, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell over on YouTube. We bring you amazing content every single week to help you grow your travel business, and I don't want you to miss a thing. So today, oh my gosh, we're talking about the 5 critical systems you need to have in place so your travel business can thrive and grow and scale. I know this is top of mind if you're really thinking about growth this year. By the way, if you're new to the channel, type a little "I'm new" in comments below so you can welcome you to our community. If you are new, also check out our free masterclass. This is the best thing that you can do for yourself if you're brand new into the industry. Take it. It's about an hour long. It teaches you about the travel industry, everything that you need to know so you don't get taken advantage of, and you can know all the different options for getting started. That's great for our newbies. But if you're here, you might not be new if you're already wanting to learn about growing. So let's jump right into this week's video. So first things first, what is the most important system? And I don't want to say most important because they're all important. They have to work together. But the first system that you really need to have in place if you're going to grow, and that is marketing. You need to have a solid marketing system. We lovingly refer to this as your marketing machine for our students that we train inside our mastermind programs, and we teach them how to set up a marketing machine. If you have some marketing experience, that's great. This is exactly where you want to get in there and flex your marketing skills. If you don't, just know that this is an area that you may have to learn about. I was not a full-time marketer when I started in the industry 30 years ago. I actually was a travel agent. I went to travel school like a lot of you guys do, and I started working in the industry, but my phone would ring and I would pick it up and I would sell. I didn't have to create my own leads. That's not how the industry works in today's environment. If you're setting up your own home-based business, you need to know how to make your own phone ring, and that's why having a marketing machine is number 1. All right, the next one that I want to talk about as we get into this is your CRM system. Now, CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management System. If you've ever worked for any service job pretty much anywhere, think about where the client's information goes. That's a CRM, where the client's email goes, where their name goes, where they heard about you, where you make notes about the account, where you put all of their trip and their booking details. It is possible to run your business without a CRM, but it is definitely not recommended, and it will not be scalable unless you have a good CRM. Now, there are a variety of CRMs in our industry. I really recommend you check out our partner portal, which is totally free. Even if you're not a student of ours, you can go into our partner portal and you can see the different CRMs that are out there in the marketplace. So I'll drop a link down below so you guys can see the different CRMs. Take a look at them. A lot of them have free tutorials and free videos. You can learn about them to figure out which one is going to be perfect for your business and your needs. Now, the number 3 system that you want to have in place is your client journey system. A lot of people don't think about, how am I going to take a person that I don't know, turn them into a client, and then what do I do, right? They call your phone. What is your system? What's the journey? And this is something you really want to think about and you want to map out from that point that you marketed to them through your marketing machine. They come to you, the phone rings, or you get an email, or through one of your lead sources, you get connected with a client. What does their journey look like? How do you pre-qualify them? What questions should you ask? How do you go about preparing for a proposal? How do you conduct a proposal? After the proposal, what paperwork, what things do you need to send in order to prepare them for their vacation properly? And then what should your follow-up steps be? When I talk about the client journey, and we teach that in our mastermind programs, we teach our students every step and every journey along the way, exactly what you need to do to make sure you have a really good client journey. Even if you're not a student of ours, spend some time thinking about that, because it's really easy to get travel agent credentials turned on. You get your first client and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and you could be liable for making mistakes, and that's not where you want to be. So number 3, make sure you're doing that client journey system and you have a strong protocols in place. All right, next up, number 4 is going to be your customer service system. So this is things like, how do you handle customer service, client relations in your business? And that might be a really easy thing when you're new because you have only a handful of clients that you're dealing with. But as you scale your business and you have 50 people traveling in a month or 100 people traveling in a month, you need to start thinking about how are you going to deliver the best service. Things like reminders, follow-ups, things that they need to do leading up to their trip, things you might want to provide while they're on their vacation, and then when they get home, what's your follow-up process? Really introducing a good, strong automation into this process makes it very scalable, and it gives you the ability of, instead of only being able to handle 5 clients at a time, you could potentially handle hundreds of clients at a time. That's the difference that automation will give you. And also, there are different little things you can do touch point wise that will really help you still have those personal touch points, and you can make it feel really, really like a connection, like you're still connected with your client, but leverage the technology that's out there. I'll give you an example. Building something like a customer service funnel. So you could build a sequence that says, this many days before the trip, send them a packing list. This many days before the trip, double check and make sure they have their documents. This many days before the trip, send them their confirmation numbers again. So you could build a sequence that's automated, but they're getting emails that say, hi, Cyndi, just checking in as a reminder, blah, blah, blah. They're not necessarily going to know that you didn't handwrite that email that morning and you got up, because if you have 50 people traveling, you can't get up and write 50 emails every day. You have no more time left, right? But if you automate that process and you put it in a series, that's when your customer service will really be taken to the next notch as far as how your customers feel about how you're dealing with them and how many people you can handle as well. Now, last but not least, I'm going to call this your stewardship system. The reason I call it the stewardship system is there are things in your business that are boring, nobody wants to think about, but they are absolutely critical, and there are things that you can actually put you out of business if you don't do them properly. So think of yourself as a steward of your own business. Most of the agents, travel professionals, travel advisors in our industry are working as I-9 contractors. That means you are responsible for making sure you're running your business properly. So when you say, well, I'm going to work for a travel agency, you're not an employee of that agency. So you have some additional risks. You have some different additional liabilities that you really need to make sure that you're taking care of. So just to give you a list of things that I feel like are really important that you make sure you do properly from day one, here's a few. Make sure that you have all of your legal in place. What are the things that your clients are going to sign off on? What are your terms and conditions? What are your policies in your company? Do you have those written? Do you communicate them? Are you doing all of the legal things that you need to do and putting all the things in the right places to make sure you're in legal compliance? So legal is number 1 of the number 5 list, if that makes sense. Also, verification. If you know, this whole list is assuming that you are already a well-trained, maybe even a certified travel professional. You already know how to do the job of booking travel. But having not just legal, but how do you verify, do they have the right documents? Are there any vaccinations that are required to go to that destination? Do they need to have an extra passport page in order to go to that location? Do they need a travel visa? These are all things that you need to know how to research and how to give the clients that information in preparation for their travel. So learning how to verify properly is really important under this stewardship system. Also in your stewardship system is going to be taxes and insurance. Nothing will mess you up faster than if you are not doing your taxes properly. So you want to make sure you have a great accountant and a CPA in your state so you can make sure that you're in compliance and you're doing things the way that you're supposed to according to your business type. And then insurance, you want to make sure you're insured. Now, some of you are saying, well, Cyndi, my host said they already have insurance. They have insurance that covers them, and sometimes it extends to the agent, but there's been a big change since COVID, and there's a lot of changes in the marketplace where that you can actually be disqualified from using their insurance for a variety of reasons. So a lot of agencies are actually requiring their independent contractors or their travel agents that host under them to also purchase and get their own insurance to cover your business. This is insurance like errors and omissions insurance. We call that E&O insurance in the industry. That's what you want to make sure you have for your business. So guys, hopefully I've given you some great tips today on the 5 systems that you really need to have in place and be doing well so you can grow and scale your business. Again, if you haven't worked with our team before, we train thousands and thousands of travel professionals every single year, and we are the #1 choice for travel agent certifications in the industry. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about how we can help you get these systems in place and also earn your certification as a travel professional, we recommend you check us out at travelschool.com. You can find all of our information over there. And listen, if you'd like to just have a chat with us, if you're confused or you're overwhelmed in the industry, you're trying to figure out what you should do next, we really encourage you to schedule a call with our team. You can visit us at careersonvacation.com/readynow. And from that link, I will put it down below as well. You can book a quick little 30-minute conversation with my team, and we can help you get on the best path for you so you can grow and scale your business this year too. So guys, I hope that was helpful. If this video gave you some great tips, please give us a big likes or even comment below, or maybe there's a tip that you have that you'd like to share with everyone. Feel free to drop that in comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys, have a great day. Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.